Hello and welcome to Cryptic Change. Today we're going to be talking about the BMU protocol and why it might not be a good idea to invest there at the current time. And this video is meant to be a cautionary tale, so even if you have never heard of BMU.Finance, which to be honest very few people have, I hope it will still be a valuable lesson for anyone out there who's looking to invest in a new and exciting coin. So please stick around all the way to the very end and remember to hit that like and subscribe button and it will make me a happy puppy. And with that out of the way, let's jump right into it. Now, BMU.Finance is a DeFi protocol on the Heco network or Huobi chain, which will let you cloud mine Bitcoin by staking their native BMU token. So this is also why I like it. It's a pretty cool concept on its own. And if you're thinking about mining Bitcoin or even cloud mining, then there's usually a whole range of hurdles you have to jump past. You have to set up accounts and read up on a whole bunch of stuff. And it's all rather complicated. So what this BMU protocol has done is to simplify it very much so that all you have to do is just connect your MetaMask wallet and stake your BMU tokens and you'll start mining Bitcoin just like that. So far, so good. And there are also a few other things you can do on this protocol. There's also some liquidity pools you can provide tokens for. And there's some mining, e-commerce and NFT marketplace that's been said to be coming soon for quite a few months now. And that's pretty much it. And I've been using this platform for about a month or so, and I was actually enjoying it a lot. And sure, there were some bugs here and there, like sometimes when you wanted to make withdrawals, the actual transaction wasn't accepted unless you had to manually delete the two last digits of the withdrawal. So it's kind of a weird bug, but yeah, whatever, you know. As long as you figure out how to do it, it works fine enough. But I dug the whole concept of this platform so much that I was willing to overlook a few quirks like this, and I actually liked it so much that I wanted to make a tutorial about it and let more people in on the secret that was BMU. But that's when the trouble started, because in the middle of making my whole tutorial, I of course want to show you how you would stake BMU to cloud mine Bitcoin. And it should be very simple. I've done it before. You only have to click here, stake, and then you should see here all the available BMU you have, and you could click max and stake it. But the problem was, hey, it says 0 here. That's not right, because if I check my actual MetaMask wallet, it says, I have now at least 1.599 BMU. So why doesn't it show up? That's strange. So I went on the official Telegram channel and asked, is there something wrong with the staking here? And explained the situation, even providing a tiny image here to show just what the problem was. And you know what they said? Nothing. Not a word. They didn't even get back to me. So at first my natural reaction was that, I guess maybe a lot of people has notified them of this bug before and I'm like the 1,000th person and that's why I didn't get any response. So I waited a day or two to see if more people would post the same message, but there wasn't. So then I sent them another message saying, okay, I'm still having issues here. What's the deal, guys? To which they finally replied, nothing. Once again, what was going on? So this is when I started getting a little bit worried. But still, I didn't want to spam the channel. So I waited yet a few more days before I asked once again if nobody even cared that there was a huge gaping hole in their code. And then another day went by and then I finally got a response saying, we are checking in on it, bro. Oh yeah, this was good to hear. I thought, yeah, they're gonna fix it. They're gonna make sure everything is okay. So I relaxed a little bit and waited a day, another day, a few more days, a whole week, another week, and still no fix. The platform was still broken. And I started to wonder, maybe it's just me, maybe it's something wrong on my end, maybe I'm the only one having this problem. But then, after 3 whole weeks, something actually happened. Their liquidity pool broke. Yep, they stopped paying out rewards to all the people who had entered the pool. And this time, I could see that it wasn't only happening to me, because their Telegram lighted up with angry posts. People were furious. Hey, what's going on with my money, you know? Luckily, I had only entered the pool with a tiny bit, like I always do when I want to try out new platforms. But other people had gone all in. And even though none of them directly lost money from this whole ordeal, this was still a critical flaw in the protocol. So their Telegram just got flooded with angry people asking what was up. And finally, the crew responded and they said that they were checking it out. And that's when it finally hit me. Because I had been such a huge fan of this protocol and I liked the concept and I wanted it to succeed so bad that I had fooled myself into actually accepting these huge flaws in the system. But when this generic "we're checking it out bro" message came from the team once again, I finally realized that they don't actually care. They're not taking this serious at all. And I'm not saying that to badmouth them. I mean, they might very well have, day jobs which takes up a lot of time and kids and what have you. And it takes a lot of effort to build a platform like this. So I actually went back and forth a lot whether I should make this video or not, because I didn't want to badmouth someone who were trying their best to create something cool. But ultimately, we're still talking about people's money here. And with all these errors now, the signs have been there all along that this might not be a trustworthy platform to invest in. Even though there hasn't been any rug pulls or other scams like that, the fact that the crew does not make an effort to fix these huge glaring holes is a giant red flag. And I think it weighs heavier to warn others about the potential dangers of investing in this token. And I don't know, maybe they're still working hard on it, maybe they're not very good coders, or maybe they're just lazy. Because in all this time when I was waiting for them to fix the issue, hoping that I could actually start using the platform once again, nobody from the crew contacted me to get the details about the problem, or asked to see my logs or anything like that, so I thought they obviously must already be aware of the issue. Because if anything like this was ever to happen to Filda or a Cryptos, to name a few, you can be sure that the team would be on it like a hawk and do their utmost to fix the issues as soon as possible, as I've actually seen them do multiple times. But not so with the BMU team, which is why I finally got cold feet. And the whole point of this, why I'm making this video, is just to show that when you're considering investing in a new and exciting coin, you can do all the research and read white papers and check out audits and study tokenomics till your eyes bleed. But it all counts for nothing if the team doesn't deliver. So that's why you should always make sure to test out any platform and coin or token with small amounts before you go all in. And do test it thoroughly, because very often there are small caveats which you won't actually discover until you played around with the platform for a while, and then it might already be too late. So take notice and learn from my mistakes. And that's all I have for you today, my cryptic friends. Please remember to hit that like and subscribe button, and do take care out there, because there's a million ways to die in the cryptic jungle.